Hey guys, welcome to Voice Bootcamp. This is Faisal Khan, CEO and founder of voicebootcamp.com. In this series of do-it-yourself Cisco UCCE troubleshooting standard static kit, I'm going to show you how to troubleshoot shutdown error that you often face when configuring router or logger. Now, often when we configure both router and a logger, there are times where you notice that UCCE might just simply give you a shutdown error. So I'm going to show you how to detect that and how to fix that error. Okay, so as you can see that I have both router A and a router B, so logger A running on site A server, and I have exactly the same thing on site B as well. Okay, so here you can see that you're getting this shutdown error message. So I'm going to first is immediately stop this process by going to command prompt, type stop shut, and this will prevent the machine from shutting down. And next thing I'm going to do is analyze the log to see why I'm getting this message. So what I want to do is use the framework protocol, a fantastic tool for troubleshooting UCCE. I will go to trace file, and I want to check obviously first of all you want to find out by going to service control what service has failed. So it's telling you that the router A has stopped, so obviously we need to look at the router A process. Now we will use a trace file. What we want to do is that first thing we want to check is the router MDS, because that is your message delivery between the two site A and site B. So we're going to analyze the log, and this is the log file you want to open. Now, depending on how much data or how long the server is up, the information quite be either very simple or could be a lot of information in there. So let's scroll down. These are all stats. Nothing much to see here. Okay, so I want to start looking at from here. Okay, as you can see, something stopping normally. RTL is stopping. Node manager receive a shutdown message. So it did receive a shutdown message from the node manager for which it is shutting down. So it's saying this: receive a toss request, test other site. So what happened is site B might have sent a request to site A by saying requesting a toss. Toss is a test other site. You're sending a response back saying that okay, the status is down. So basically router seems to be down, and it is telling you right there the connectivity between the duplex partner has been lost due to a private network failure or out of service. So this is your indication of what the problem might be. So it's telling you that established connection was aborted by the software by machine host, and again if you read through the process, is basically complaining about that it cannot communicate with the other side using the private network. Alright, so when you see this problem, what you want to do first is make sure you want to again, you notice that connectivity is the same problem. So if I go all the way to the bottom, probably the same messages. Okay, so we want to make sure we can ping both sides. So this is my site A, so I'm going to open site B. Okay, so as you can see, this is my site B is working fine. So let's find out the IP address of site B. First of all, we want to find out both public and private network address. So this is my public, the bottom one is my private. I want to make sure that because we're dealing with a private network issue, we want to make sure that both can reach each other on the private network. So if I go to 192.11.64.21, that is site A, yes, I can ping. Now I go to site A and I will do the same thing. 192.11.64.31, which is site B. So the connectivity seems to be fine. Next thing I want to verify is to make sure the router process, that when we set up the router, the IP address is correctly set. So I will go to the web setup, click on the router, and as we know that the router has gone down, so I will select the router A. Okay, so looks duplex. So whenever your duplex is checked, so you want to make sure that you have both. All right, so here's my problem right there. The IP address is incorrect. Probably fat fingered it. It's supposed to be 11, not 111, and the second IP address supposed to be 31. That is your site B. So incorrect IP address will prevents the server from reaching each other should be looked into, though it could be a very easy error to overlook. So you want to make sure that you do not either fat fingered it or by accidentally copy and paste the wrong IP address in the wrong places. So let's go ahead and troubleshoot this. So yep, it is processed. Now I want to go here. I want to activate the service. And once that is done, I will close both of this browser and open it again. Okay, so go to the trace file and again look at the MDS to see if the MDS is in service or not. Okay, because it happened most recently, I'll go at the very bottom of the page, and now it looks a little bit better. As you can see right here, MDS now in service. So that's an indication that both side is operation in duplex mode. So synchronizer switching to passive duplex operation, connection with the peer synchronized establish, and MDS therefore is in service. Okay, so that's basically one of the most common problems that you might face, especially when you're deploying it for the first time. So if you do see this problem, you want to double check to make sure that your IP addresses are correct. All right, so I hope you found this video, this little troubleshooting, as basic it is useful. I will see you in the future troubleshooting videos.